The Stanley Cup is a holy grail. You spend your whole life dreaming of maybe playing for the Stanley Cup and winning it.
Believers of the dream continue to strive for hockey's ultimate goal. The Stanley Cup is our inherent symbol of achievement, of triumph, and of fulfilling one's dream.
The Stanley Cup playoffs and to get to the Stanley Cup finals. It is a grind. It's a grind physically.
Take your ice, man, take your ice.
It's a grind mentally.
Back at him! Back at him! Turn it! Be more, Chris. Skate it!
It's a grind emotionally, too.
Dig in! We gotta dig in!
That's the only reason we're playing this game now. It's just to have a chance to win this cup.
To win the Stanley Cup, it means everything.
It means everything.
Stanley Cup thrills are few and far between for so many hundreds of hockey players who never even get to a playoff series.
Man's gonna drive, score!
It's moments. It's going to be a whole bunch of small, little moments in the game that's going to lead to one big one in the end.
Champion de la Coupe Stanley!
You do not make it to the Stanley Cup Finals without understanding the concept of team.
Play fast, play free, baby! Let's go get it! Go, 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 go!
We did it. Legends.
82-game grind, ups, downs, injuries, adversity.
This is 2 straight months now of intense hockey.
It's the toughest trophy to win. It's the most beautiful trophy.
Etched forever.
The Stanley Cup.
Together forever after this one.
It's all about the moment. To capture that frozen image in time.
Alex Ovechkin scores .895!
Unbelievable. Right at me.
I've shot 44 Stanley Cup presentations. I've seen a lot in those 44 years.
Every
the video
time I look at a
guys
picture
here.
of myself, it says Bruce Bennett. Picture by Bruce Bennett.
If you look at the faces on these images, you can get a sense of what it's all about.
A dream has come true!
When it comes to playoffs, no one can predict where this is going to go. Because the tide turns like that. It's this crescendo that brings you to the highest heights.
This is the most magnificent trophy in sports and the hardest to win.
The reward is the Stanley Cup.
What's at stake? It's simple. It's win or go home at one end of the ice, and a chance to close out at the other. Bring it. Opening face-off is just seconds away. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Vegas gains a hold of possession. A little banging and crashing now. Cuts into the paint. Scores! Jack Eichel.
position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Vegas came with a purpose tonight, and look at this, they've got the lead.
Sometimes when you're the away team, you just want to get through the first 5 to 10 minutes and settle into a game, but they found their legs right off of the face-off, and they're rewarded with a goal, really dictating the pace in this one.
Bumped off the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Taken along the wall by Theodore. Theodore's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the officials say.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
The Golden Knights get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Minnesota's taking possession in their own end. Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Wow, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Vegas gains a hold of it. Looks to make a play over to Olofsson. Olofsson's got it in the offensive zone. Here he is. They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. This is a great power play goal, James. They have the execution in terms of their passing along the outside, and then they attack the net with a shot. You have to have net front presence and create a screen. That's exactly what they have, and they capitalize as a result.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Golden Knights now lead by 2. And they win that neutral zone draw. Zuccarello's got it along the wing. Back at the point, they set it up. Blocked in traffic. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, he got all of that against the boards.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Storms him with the blocker.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
Oh, puts that one high.
Well, it almost looks like he was looking for that top corner and just missed.
He was shoving in the lane, and he made the save to keep that one out of the net. They're like a swarm of bees out here with this pressure. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here's a chance. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Golden Knights have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Minnesota's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Shot! And makes the save. Quick feed to Saad. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Into the corner now. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot, and that goes off course.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on that. Not good enough.
Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Vegas gets a hold of it. The Golden Knights playing along the wing. Shot! Oh, he kind of struggled the zone. Fires it. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides it quickly to hit Astroza. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. And that shot's blocked. Drills him. Receives the pass. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
To this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's location and prices without paying extra.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. The Golden Knights power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Vegas gains control of the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Slides the puck to Trenton. Fires it into the offensive zone.
Samsonov's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
He was locked in there. Through center along the wing. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it to Theodore. Denied by the goaltender.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
The Golden Knights have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Minnesota's won the defensive zone draw. Bogosian's moving the puck through his own zone. And that's broken up by Olofsson. The Wild have the puck in the open ice. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. From right out of midair, he bats it down. From point blank! Samsonov's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Vegas up big here in this second period. Their offense has been going right from the start. Eichel's won a big draw in their own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer!
Great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
The Golden Knights have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net, and a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone, the reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now it's grabbed by Smith. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net. offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but...
Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Oh, I love this play, James. This is compete. This is Will as he lowers the boom and he finds a way to get in. But he doesn't shoot the puck. He recognizes there's an open player, and he gets an apple as they execute for a goal.
The Golden Knights look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable.
Yeah, they're dictating pace, and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Great save from in tight. With the blast! Denies him again!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And that goes off a stick. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Vegas seems to be scoring on every single opportunity based on the chances they've created up big here in the second. Eichel's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. Well, I'd say they're running out of options here, James. I mean, they took their starter out, they brought him in relief, and unfortunately just not getting the job done as that one goes by. You know who else is not getting the job done? The team in front of them.
The Golden Knights can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Moves it quickly over to Zuccarello. Denied that one. And he loses control here. And there's another stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Puck grab by Stone. Good read with the stick to break that up. Now a quick pass to Kaprizov. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Here's a short pass to Merrill. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Shot. And that doesn't reach the net. The Golden Knights have it from the corner. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by Fleury. Penalty coming up here. The Golden Knights are getting 2 minutes for tripping. Minnesota's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Vegas has the puck here off the faceoff. The Golden Knights break out of their own end with one last chance. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Poked away in the offensive end. Moves into the slot. Poked away. Good read on the play there by the keeper. That brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Minnesota's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Lets it go. Turned aside with the glove by Samsonov. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets Sullivan with the power. The Golden Knights will play from the defensive zone.
Eichel's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time. And
the goaltender
have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
The Wild have got one back here in the third, but they need a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more, James. They'll need to have quick shifts. You know this is all about resetting and finding ways to end the game with good habits. Prepare yourself for the next one.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Takes the feed. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Pokes the puck away. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice.
Jones picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
The Golden Knights have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. Vegas wins the offensive zone draw. They'll start with the puck. Minnesota's got it against the boards. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Pinned up along the boards. Quick pass over to Spurgeon. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Olofsson's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that we see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay calm. Well, that's a great shot, James. I mean, with his head up, he looks at the goaltender. Quick release that beats the goaltender 5-hole.
Minnesota's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Gaudreau's won the draw at center. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Vegas has it behind the cage. Right in front of the shot. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. But without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
The Golden Knights probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Looks to get the puck over to Nyquist. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Fires it on net. Oh, he got paddled by Samsonov.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, he's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, spread out the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Centering pass! Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Vegas with possession in their own zone. They've got numbers. Battle along the boards. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Oh, what a save with the glove by Fleury.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
The Golden Knights can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Minnesota's won the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Brodin. Here they come up along the wing. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The pass in front, and that's stopped. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Picked up along the boards by Stone. And they continue to apply pressure here. Drives to the crease. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. This shift is more than just a goal, James. It's about everything that tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because it was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lanes. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized.
Vegas hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure. They've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
Minnesota's got it along the wall. Makes a save. Quick pass to Hinostroza. Slides the puck over. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. From the right side, they gain the zone. Gets it over to Pietrangelo. Slides the puck across to Carlson. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you gotta have the will.
Vegas came ready to play tonight. Tons of scoring chances, and they lead it big time here late in this third. Carlson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Accomplished. They're moving on. Here's a shot. And there's the horn. And they're moving on to the next round. And this crowd a little stunned, but these players are loving it. Cheryl, coming into this series, we heard a lot of the finish your checks, finish your checks. They certainly did that in a big part while they're moving on.
Yeah, and it's all about closing quickly on your opponent, being first to the puck, hounding it. I mean, this is playoff hockey. You want to move on. You got to get to the greasy areas, and you got to put your work boots on.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
You